If you were asked how many eyes do you have and answered two, of course, that would be incorrect. You actually have one more, the pineal gland. Have you ever thought about your third eye as your most powerful source of knowledge? While we all potentially have a third eye, it might have closed due to various reasons like childhood trauma and conditioning, diet, environmental pollution, and or simply neglection. Before we dive deeper into this topic and explore ways to reactivate our third eye, let me quickly introduce myself. Hi, it's Monica, your intuitive trauma transformation coach, who helps you face and successfully navigate through the storms of life, guiding you through a most powerful self-healing process and teaching you all the mindfulness tools you need to embark on your journey to your core self and create the life you've always envisioned. The pineal gland has long been a mysterious organ. It was commonly called the third eye for many reasons, including its location deep in the center of the brain and its connection to light via the circadian rhythm and melatonin secretion. Many spiritual traditions believe it serves as a connection between the physical and spiritual worlds. Chakras are prominent in certain forms of Hinduism and Tantric Buddhism. The third eye chakra, aka pineal gland, is considered to be the sixth chakra in your body. It's believed to be linked to perception, awareness, and spiritual communication. When you look at it in a medical way, the pineal gland secretes a single hormone called melatonin. It is special because its secretion is dictated by light. Researchers have determined that melatonin has two primary functions in humans: to help control your circadian or biological rhythm and regulate certain reproductive hormones. What's your circadian rhythm? It's a 24-hour biological cycle characterized by sleep-wake patterns. Daylight and darkness help dictate your circadian rhythm. Light exposure stops the release of melatonin, and therefore melatonin secretion is low during the daylight hours and high during dark periods, which has some influence over your reaction to the length of day versus night, and of course summer and winter time. You might be asking now, what are the benefits of activating the pineal gland or third eye? Well, here are some of them. It will help you tune into the innate gift that we all share, called intuition. It will support you in achieving higher states of consciousness, greater self-awareness, and deeper emotional mastery while easily handling the stress of the day. You'll realize just how much inner intelligence you already have at your fingertips. And once you start seeing the massive benefits, you'll have all the motivation you need to continue opening and activating your third eye to its fullest capacity. You will be able to change the nature of your thoughts from the root. This will result in less and less worry, anxiety, and negative thinking. Clearing the baggage from your mind will allow you to align with the omnipresent law of attraction. helping you attract higher level souls into your life, resulting in new and better relationships on all fronts. With every activation, your consciousness shifts into a higher vibration, releasing anxiety and worry from each present moment in your life. Suddenly, with an open and activated third eye, everything comes into perspective. As life's petty worries go to the wayside, a picture of your true life purpose and how to fulfill it becomes clear. Any questions you have about your life, like whether or not to start a new career, or what to do about your current relationship, or how to accomplish your biggest goals and dreams, can be answered from the vast reserve of divine information contained within yourself. My third eye opened during a Reiki attunement when I received the symbols for the second degree. I began to receive guidance messages and visions, and I developed more and more courage to follow through on what my intuition and my inner wisdom told me, which in return allowed my third eye strength to grow. Before we dive into simple techniques to activate your third eye, please quickly click on subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hit the bell as well. In the end, you create your inner own light, and the easiest way to activate your pineal gland is to just visualize this inner light and breathe it in during meditation. However, many people have difficulties with deep focused meditation. It's easier to listen to a guided meditation on a daily basis, but often this is not enough. As an aromatherapist, I recommend sandalwood as the best essential oil to activate your third eye. You can put a drop on your forehead or just diffuse it regularly. Please only use pure therapeutic oils, because otherwise you produce the opposite effect. The best crystal would be an amethyst. Lay down, place it on your third eye and inhale its frequency and exhale into complete relaxation. Amethysts are famous for calming the mind while allowing the soul to awaken. Another way of activation is using yin tang or hall of impression or no name. It's an acupuncture point that calms the spirit, eases anxiety and worry, activates intuition, and brings profound presence. You can stimulate this point by gently pressing it directly with your finger for 30 seconds or tapping on it until you are inspired to take a deep breath. You can also recite the Tao accompanying the acupuncture point, the conclusion of which is that once the Tao, the way, is named, it is no longer the eternal Tao and therefore is referred to as nameless. The Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. The nameless in the beginning of heaven and earth. The named is the mother of 10,000 things. Ever desireless, one can see the mystery. Ever desiring, one can see the manifestations. These two spring from the same source, but differ in name. This appears as darkness, Darkness within darkness, the gate to all mystery. Lao Si, Lao Su, Tao Te Ching. You don't need to understand the principle behind the Tao, but imagine if we would not call cancer cancer, but just energetic disruption. How much easier it would be to uphold a positive mindset and or attitude, which research shows has the power to heal the mind, the spirit, and the body, and work with your own inner healer instead of chemicals and radiation, which both close the pineal gland. Naming is equal to categorizing, stereotyping, and stigmatizing. Just reflect on these thoughts a bit. If you like this video, please comment below and share it with your friends. Like always, peace begins with me. Namaste, namaste. And remember, you deserve to break free and live your magic.